What's up everybody, Peacekeeping today you guys, welcome back to the Th13. We're going to be doing another stealth video of where I will be explaining my Legends League hits. So I'm currently using Queen Charge Lalo, and to me I've been always good at, well, decent at Queen Charging. So I just needed to try using a Lalo in it just to get a little better with both of it. So what we are going to be doing, we're going to be explaining here, as you guys can see from the thumbnail, what can go right to what can go wrong. So you guys can see the queen and the super minion in the thumbnail. So we're going here and see how you should be able to take out the super minions to how it can go super wrong. But it's on the same base style but different CC in a sense. So you guys can see here, this is the first base. My first thought process on this base was the queen charge out the town hall, as you guys can see right there. But you can see two bows, so it's definitely trying to protect from the charge. Two bows, two air defenses, the sweeper as well. The sweeper is super dangerous. Even though the sweeper doesn't do damage, it can really throw off your army. So the two bows, CC, and even the town hall as well, where it's placed. So we're gonna go in here. I'll just rotate it really quick before I drop the queen. So I drop the queen down here. I drop the balloon like an arm do and the healers. Next thing, I will drop my support breaker. So I went, so you can see here, I was late. And I did super bad with that, so the queen ended up walking. So that's my first mistake you guys can see. I tried the second wall breaker to get him into this compartment. And you can see the sweeper already. Next thing, CC comes out. I didn't freeze the CC. I didn't freeze Town Hall from taking up my healers. And I didn't poison correctly. So that are like 4 different mistakes that I made there already in the space of time that I did have. So you can see I poisoned the CC, but I missed the super minions just by a tile. Just by one tile can really throw off your raid, and I still haven't frozen the town hall. So that's another mistake. The super minions then destroyed my queen, and I then poisoned the headhunters, which was a mistake. I should have probably froze the town hall early, poisoned the super minions, and then the raid spell would have taken out the headhunters. She still would have taken a decent amount of damage, but I believe she wouldn't have died. So you see here now, I popped the queen's ability, but the super minion shots then took out the queen. So you can see that's what my mistake, and the super minions were still alive, so that was my mistake there on this base. But you can see I end up tripling it again. The next base, like the same base on the next attack, I saw it right after, and I ended up tripling it. Different CC, but it's same fundamentals with it coming. So you can see the king. I ended up using the king to take out the town hall. Sometimes I don't know what I should do with the king, but I find out him distracting is the best thing. Sometimes even using it to direct the queen works really well. So you can see I then decided, well, I'm going in the same way, and I allow from here to go to this defense and that multi to go around and even use the headhunter for the world champion. But you will see everything. To me, Lalo wasn't the bad or the worst part, but the charge not getting this value, even the eagle not getting that value, really threw off a lot. So I just Laloed through. I popped the Warren's ability. The Lalo didn't go too bad in my sense. I've been working a lot with my Lalo, and I think I'm getting really good at it. I'm just gonna keep practicing with that. So the Lalo went through. The Slammer ended up dying to the Scatter. I used my freezes and haste pretty well, I want to say. Um, but it's always room for more improvement as well. So the just gonna 4-time exit. You can see it ended off as well. So we barely got this 50% as well. So we're gonna hop in here to the second base, and you're gonna see. So I got 50%, and I ended up getting 17 trophies on that. So we're gonna hop in here to the next base. You can see up top, the guy is at 52 something, can't remember, 5250, and this is the same base. Like, see, same base, same ground balls, same where the queen is, where the world champion is, the king warden, multi tornado trap is definitely gonna be at top there. So you can see I basically got my redemption. So I'm gonna show you what I did correctly now. So you can see I'm gonna answer really quickly. place the queen. So you can say place the queen left of the workshop. So she took this out and this out, and then I know for sure where she's gonna go. She's gonna come here. So I brought in the support breaker higher. So you can see that is the first thing I did correctly. I know I wanted my queen to go. I dropped her more out here. You can see I dropped her more right of the workshop. So then when she went this way, I wall break too close, like wall break right here. So that's why she didn't go in. So that's why she went off. So you can say my first thing I did correctly, I raised spell and I froze. I did something correctly. I probably could have froze the sweeper, but that's something I always can work on. So no, the queen is actually working, and the sweeper is actually pushing back the healers now, and the two bulls are doing some damage. I believe if Superman was in this CC, I could have definitely taken them out correctly, but there was a hound and baby dragon in this CC, which wasn't too bad, but it's still a little dangerous as well. So the queen target the hound first instead of the baby dragon, even though the baby dragon came up first. But it's totally fine. I poisoned correctly. I think this is one of my best poisons I dropped ever. You can see everything is in the poison. The the pups, everything. So you can see next thing I did, I had another race spell as well I could use. So I let the queen work um on the bow, and I wanted to see if I could get a wall break into that compartment, but one went this way because of these buildings, and then the other one went this way. Wasn't too bad. She ended up could getting to be able to go into this compartment to get the Archer Queen. So everything is working nicely. The two wall breakers broke here. If she wanted to go this way, take her to world champion, I could have lallowed over here if I needed to. So the queen is working really, really well. She can get this air defense. She can even go to the eagle if she wanted to. So I waited a little bit. I waited a little bit longer. So she ended up taking two of these storages, and as she hit the wall, as she decided to shoot the wall, I decided to start Malalo because she can take her to world champion. She can take her to queen, if you wanted to. So I took my time a little bit. It felt like it was super long with the queen charge, but everything went well. Then I went to clockwise, anti-clockwise Lalo. The I probably could have dropped the slam a little bit higher, but it's totally fine. I let them go to the single. I let both of my hounds ended up dying, so it's a little slow on my poison. I dropped the headhunter down, so you can see the headhunter is actually taking out the world champion. World champion is dead now. I'm froze the multi, and then I'm going to haste the multi to the multi, and I was a little slow on my warden's ability, like there, because I was trying to get queen in, but it still ended up working out. The slammer's at the top where the Tesla farm is, and the tornado trap. I draw the royal champion at the top, and you can see I draw the king super early over here. You can see the king is still alive, going all the way around, distracting these bright defenses, and it went really, really well. So the king part his ability, going around and distracting. I saw the royal champion's ability as well. I dropped her at the top with the Teslas, so she could take those out. The king is still alive, but the queen is still alive. So that is the number one thing. The queen took out the town hall, two bows, the town hall, air defense, sweeper, eagle, queen, and royal champ, and the queen. So the queen did a lot of value, and to keep her up through that, I think summed up a triple, which was really awesome. So I started freeze as well, and I froze the multi, and I popped the World Champion's ability so she could get those damages on that stuff. 20 seconds left. You can see I have a lot of storages. I have one, two, three storages, and I popped the Queen's ability. So if the wall breaker ended up opening this compartment, it didn't help the Queen much, but the Queen had a pop ability on the wall, and the King is still alive. The King came from this area down here. As you guys can see, I can hit these two buildings. The king went all the way around the base from where the Teslas were, came around and got to the last building. The king did a lot of funneling, in a sense, for the minions, and a lot of cleanup. So that was really, and it went really, really well on the base. You can see what went right to what went wrong. Getting the triple and not getting triple with the super minions. So the first mistake was on the super minions, was not using my spells effectively. I could have froze the town hall and the super minions, raged through. I could have used both of the freezes and a better poison. would have worked really well. So you can see what went right to what went wrong with that raid. I've been working on my Lalo as well so we can get better. But I hope you guys did enjoy that little explanation of my Queen Charge Lalo. I'm currently positive as well. Well, negative 10 now, but I took my last defense and ended up getting triple. But I got two triples, I believe. Yeah, I ended up getting two triples of the Lalo, the Queen Charge Lalo, which is really, really good. But I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell as well to not miss any Clash Card content, especially if you like me explaining my Legends League hits to you guys. But I hope you guys have an awesome day. Peacekeeper, and I'm out. Hey guys, so I ended up forgetting to show you guys another attack. It was another clip I totally forgot about. So you can see I talked about these two attacks against Dash and the first guy. But I ended up forgetting to show you guys this triple against Sleeping. I think this one was like one of my better triples with Lalo as well, and it charged me. I think this charge was like one of the better charges I've done in a while. Well, not really in a while, but for this, especially on this base, as well. So you guys can see I'm going to two-time exit here. So I dropped the queen and the balloon. I dropped two balloons, so you can see two balloons and I've taken out four of those buildings, which was good. And then you can see my queen charge. I think this charge was really, really good. So you can see I got some headhunters out of the CC and the super minions as well. So I ended up freezing those just so you can say I poisoned the headhunters instead of super minions, but instead of taking them out, which was good. I took out the inferno already. I took out another inferno, so that's two infernos. I dropped the wall breaker to break in that compartment so she could get to the town hall. She got to the scatter, that's scatter down, and she actually ended up taking out the town hall already. So that's good value from the queen charge already. The town hall and air defense, two infernos, and a sweeper with the town hall, like I said already. So you can see that was good value already. I dropped the king here. Probably could have dropped the king down here. That'll take out some of the defenses, but it's really funny where I dropped him. But the warden did super well. The queen is still alive, which is good. The queen ended up going out as they don't have any ridges for her, so he just had to use her ability. The stone slammer ended up dying pretty early. I popped the runner's ability early as well, I believe. But I still have a freeze and a haste, so I froze and hasted here. Take out the eagle. Still have a lot of balloons left. They're pretty clumped up as well. And a lot of this was the danger area, or the ground balls and stuff. That was the danger area. So I popped the queen's ability, a Tesla at the top hand side, and a lot of the puts are ended up taking out some defenses. I started Royal Champion as well, but she ended up dying right there next to the king. So I started Queen's ability. I started the Queen, and Queen is still up to this entire raid. So I believe my charge on this base uh, really gave me all the value that I needed as well. So I thanks for watching it. I'll see you guys next time.